p.m. Nicole?
How about we revive and thrive this morning? The holiday season is a time to celebrate our connection to family and friends, but it's also a time to remember to take heart attack warning signs seriously and to keep in mind that holiday-making behaviors like eating more than normal, staying up late, and drinking a lot can cause serious health problems or even death. More cardiac-related deaths occur nationwide on December 25th than any other day of the year, followed by December 26th and January 1st. That's according to the American Heart Association. So Dr. Seema Pursnani, a cardiologist with Kaiser Permanente Santa Clara, joins us this morning to talk about holiday heart attacks and heart health. Thank you for joining us, doctor. We really appreciate it this morning. So what makes the holidays such a dangerous time for heart attacks?
Yeah, that's a great question. Good morning and happy holidays to you. So we do see a lot more patients in the hospital during the holidays, but as you mentioned, people are actually more likely to die from heart-related events during the holidays. Between Christmas and New Year's, there's actually a 5% higher risk of dying from heart-related causes. So it is a serious thing. And, the causes for this are complex. It can be from not taking care of oneself during the holidays, things like overeating, overdrinking, excess stress, lack of sleep. The other thing that we see happen during the holidays is that people may skip their medications or they may ignore symptoms that may be signs of a serious heart event.
So what can our viewers do to prevent heart attacks?
Yeah, good question. So there are three things that I would recommend. So number one, don't ignore your health. So if you're someone that takes medications on a regular basis, take them as you usually would during the holidays, even when things are busy with festivities. Sometimes people forget to take their medications again when they get busy, but it's really important to do so. Don't ignore symptoms. So if you have any symptoms like chest discomfort, feeling out of breath, heart racing, dizziness, passing out, these are really concerning symptoms from a heart standpoint. And obviously you should talk to your doctor or seek urgent medical care. The second thing that I'd recommend is avoiding overeating and excess drinking. So taking in too much salt or sodium can actually cause some people with existing heart conditions to feel worse. And alcohol can cause more than just hangovers. So binge drinking actually can cause the heart to go into an irregular heart rhythm called atrial fibrillation. This is something called the holiday heart syndrome. It's very serious, and it can lead to many emergency department visits during this time. The third thing, much easier said than done, is manage that stress. So the holidays can be really stressful, from traveling to family gatherings to the financial stress of gift giving. So make sure to take time, think of solutions ahead of time with regard to how you're going to reduce stress. Maybe that's having a potluck at home. Maybe it's staying closer to home, not traveling. And of course, stay active and exercise regularly, even when we're busy. It's hard to do. I do recommend 30 minutes of exercise every day to my patients, but really any amount of exercise is better than none. You can consider going for a family walk or a hike to stay active. And, I know as a working mom, it's really hard to find the time, but it's just so important for us all to stay active and exercise. It's vital not only to our heart health, but our mental health.
All really good tips and advice as we head into the holidays. Dr. Seema Pursnani, thank you so much for the time this morning.
Thank you. My pleasure.